3 cylinders, front-wheel drive, 122 horsepower. This is the least BMW that BMW currently sells. Sit inside the new 216 Gran Coupé in M Sport trim and something stops adding up. The interior has no business being this considered at this price. What that price actually lands at, and whether it changes the argument, is in the verdict. The F74 generation has committed to a direction the first Gran Coupé never quite found. In M Brooklyn Ground Metallic with the M Sport exterior package, the stance reads earned rather than applied. Slimmer headlights with vertical daytime running lights, a kidney grille that sits wider and lower than before, and frameless doors that let the coupe roofline work rather than fight the proportions. From the side, the drop toward the rear is more decisive than the outgoing car. M Hochland's shadowline on this Salzburg show car sharpens every edge further. This is the third compact sedan I've walked around at a show in 2 months that made me question the premium the 3 Series commands. This one makes the case most visually. The BMW curved display inside is the detail that makes it stick. The interior quality level at this price point is next. The interior is where this car stops being an entry-level BMW and starts being a BMW. The curved display, a 10.25-inch instrument cluster and 10.7-inch touchscreen behind a single glass panel, is the same architecture BMW puts in the 3 Series. That sentence would not have existed 5 years ago. Operating System 9 runs underneath it. It is fast, logical, and more intuitive than Audi's current MMI and the A3. Almost every function lives in the touchscreen now, including climate control. That is the honest negative. On a cold morning in Graz, adjusting the temperature while moving requires more screen attention than a physical dial. BMW chose minimalism over usability on that single point, and it is the kind of trade that bothers you once a day and disappears the rest of the time. In M Alcantara and Viganza with blue contrast stitching, the front cabin is convincing beyond this price class. The M Sport seats hold shape without punishing on a longer sit. The M leather steering wheel is the right diameter, and the dynamically backlit aluminum trim adds depth without overreaching. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, head-up display, comfort access, adaptive LED headlights, iconic glow kidney grille, and Parking Assistant Plus are all present through the M Sport and Innovations Paket on this show car. None come standard. That matters for the final number. The rear cabin is where the coupe roofline extracts its cost. Think about the last time you sat in the back of a compact sedan and immediately checked how far your head was from the ceiling. Anyone over 1.80 m will be in contact with the headliner here. Legroom behind a driver of average height is adequate, not generous. 2 adults fit without complaint. 3 is an optimistic description. Rear climate vents are present. Isofix mounts on both outer seats. For a compact 4-door with a sloping roof, this is competitive with the A3 sedan. For a family of 4, it works. For 5, the 3 Series exists for a reason. 360 liters, around 12.7 cubic feet. That is less than the Audi A3 sedan's 425 liters, and the one practical figure where the BMW concedes the argument outright. The 40-20-40 split rear seats help for longer loads, and the boot aperture is wider than the previous generation. Weekly shopping is fine. An airport run with 3 passengers and full luggage requires creative packing. 122 horsepower from a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder turbo with 48-volt mild hybrid. 230 Nm of torque, 9.9 seconds to 100 km per hour, around 9.7 seconds to 60 miles per hour. Not fast, 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers, around 40 miles per gallon. That efficiency figure, not the acceleration, is the reason this engine exists. For the commuting and city driving this car will spend its life doing, the missing cylinder stops mattering faster than you expect. 45,763 euros. That is the offer price on this Salzburg show car with M Sport, Innovations Paket, and every option on the board. The base model starts at 38,674 euros in Austria before a single box is ticked. The Audi A335 TFSI S-Line with comparable equipment asks similar money but gives you a 4-cylinder with 150 horsepower and 28 more Newton meters. That is a real advantage on a spec sheet. Inside and through the chassis, the BMW has a newer interior architecture and a composure that the current A3 mid-cycle refresh included does not match. Whether you can justify choosing 3 cylinders and a better interior over 4 cylinders and a more established rival is your decision, not mine. This interior made it harder to dismiss than I expected. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.